that you base your happiness around material women and large paper. That means you're inferior, not major.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Viktor Hansen. I'm 19 years old and I own a 1970 Firebird. As you just saw, this car is kind of old, but it's still cool, driving around and everything, you know, ripping donuts. But we're gonna get this thing power, I tell you. So this video gonna be about the plans of the future engine that's gonna go in this car, which is gonna be a Pontiac 400. It's gonna be a high revving beast. We're gonna have loads of horsepower and definitely a lot of power to spin those tires. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to go down below, follow my Instagram and subscribe to this channel, as we're gonna have a lot of content about the car. And of course, soon we hopefully gonna build this 350 engine and put it in while we're waiting for saving up and building the 400 engine, which is gonna happen probably start next year or something. So 2020 we're gonna have an absolutely insane car. But for now we're gonna get the old engine running with a few small mods and such, and maybe use a few old parts and, you know, cam pistons and stuff like that. We might gonna upgrade, I'm not quite sure yet, but let's get into the plans of the 400 engine. So the 400 engine we're gonna build is we're gonna buy some kind of like long block crate engine or whatever, and then we're gonna start to, like, you know, upgrade the things. Then we're gonna start to upgrade the engine with our own small modifications and stuff. We're gonna have some oil system that we're probably gonna upgrade with a high revving engine. Something like dry sump or something, you know, to get the oil system to operate. Now the next thing that's gonna happen is also a lot of other things in the engine compartment. You know, we have brake boosters and vacuum canister and all these custom things that we have to get. So for the cam, we're gonna go with a nice low-B cam, you feel me? It's gonna be rough idle, it's gonna be massive power at the top end. So we're gonna have some big humps on them old things. It's gonna be hydraulic rollers and hydraulic lifters, with of course also roller rockers. We're gonna get all the tension in the valve train out, you know. Now for the crank, we're gonna go with a big old nice forged crank for this engine, so it can take some real power. Now for the pistons and rods, we're also gonna go fully forced with some nice flat top pistons with a few dishes for the valves, of course. And then of course the rods are gonna be some nice beef H-beam rods. Now it's probably gonna be a 4-studded main bearing setup at the bottom for the crank. And of course everything gonna be nice ARP head starts, you know, bolts for the rods and everything like that. Now carburetor and intake, I'm not quite sure what the plans are yet, but I really want to try to do some kind of EFI system, and then of course a long nice single plane intake. And of course for the intake, we're gonna go with probably something like a Viktor intake. I know, my name is Viktor, not a coincidence, but damn, them intakes are nice. And for the whole fuel system itself, then we might also have to upgrade that, because if we're gonna run EFI, we're gonna wanna have a powerful pump and such, so we can deliver some pressure for this EFI system. But again, I'm not quite sure if I wanna go for a normal carburetor on EFI system, because this thing gonna be a race car, if you will, but we're still gonna daily the thing. I mean, goddamn, I know everyone is like, you can't do that. The car's gonna be too tough and all that. But trust me, we're gonna build a 400 engine that's gonna be insane on the track and insane for the daily driving. Hence why I also wanna do the EFI system, because it would be nice for cold starts, it would run easy, we would get more miles to the gallon, a nice throttle response, even though our engine are made for high RPMs. It would just be an all-around better system. I know if we wanted the peak horsepower, we would probably have to run an original carburetor, because you do earn a little more horsepower in the end with an original carburetor. That's just how it is. You can find dyno tests on YouTube. I will link one down below if you will, if you want to see that. But that's pretty much the main like mods that we're gonna do to the 400. Now we're probably gonna buy a crate engine that probably already have some of all these mods installed, and maybe the engine is already like half assembled or whatever. It's probably gonna be like a short block or long block or something like that we're gonna buy. Oh, not to forget about the heads. We're gonna get some nice big old aluminium heads that are CNC ported, that are ready to flow a lot of air. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, I hope this video was not too boring. Then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below. Next video gonna be installing the frame and painting the frame on this car. And you'll see we have a lot of suspension stuff coming to this car, because it is gonna be a drift car slash race car. So we have arms, we have knuckles, we have steering stuff, steering gearbox, so many things coming to the car. So stay tuned for the next video where we're gonna paint it, install the parts, and then also installing the frame to the car. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video.